Hey guys, this is Danny Arrington with the All for One Mastery of Attraction Marketing Bootcamp, and I wanted to do a very quick video on how to put in an attractive background, or what we call layout, in your Myspace page, and just give you a couple of quick thoughts and notes on being attractive on the social network called Myspace. I think one of the first things that one of the biggest mistakes I made initially was I went and tried to find a layout that appealed, to me. And of course, I wanted to be happy with the layout, but I remember one time I did one with like a Lamborghini in the background. I think I've done layouts with money in the background. I think I've done layouts with suns setting on a bright orange sun on a real dark background. I've done moon in the sky layouts, real mystical type things, and all those layouts were very pretty, but unfortunately those kinds of layouts can be very confusing to someone who's just popping onto your page. Some people will love them, some people will hate them, but what's important is the initial readability factor of your page. When it's not about whether someone should or shouldn't like your content. It's about how their brain will process the overall design and appeal of your page when the page first pops up. Because as soon as that page pops up and they lay eyes on it, their brain begins to make certain assumptions and time calculations. How long is this going to take, and that kind of thing. So we just want to make it look as appealing as we possibly can, and without going over the top. So let me just show you how this works. So what you've got here is one of my Myspace pages that's in development. It's just one that's focused around a business that I'm building, and you'll see it's very basic. Nothing too. I've actually got an autoresponder, a squeeze, a data catching function here. It was really put here just to see what this stuff would look like. And the point is nothing here. Okay, it's just a plain spot. So what we do is we go home, okay, and here we are in our Myspace back room, and we click on Edit Profile. We'll be able to, in this section, of course, and I'm sure you already know this, if you've set your Myspace page up, you've probably already put in, headlines and all that stuff. But back here is where you can do a lot of editing on your page. You got your About Me section here. You've got your I'd Like to Meet section here. Your interest, all this stuff shows up on the left-hand side. Interest, music. But these two things here, About Me and I'd Like to Meet, they show up on the right-hand side of your actual page. But there's certain codes that you can put into these sections here, which will change the overall layout of your page. So you want to use the About Me section. Okay, so just keep this open. We'll come back to this in a moment. What we want to do now is we want to go open up another tab, and we want to go to a certain place. Now there's two ways to go about getting a Myspace page. You can always go to Google, okay, and simply type in Myspace layouts, and you'll just get there's 726,000 search results. I think that's probably not the way to go. I mean, for me personally, I've done that plenty of times in the past, but we found a site, goes by the name of www.ironspider.ca, and this guy has put together a lot of really cool stuff. Of course, it's all free. His Myspace layouts are all free. But, a little education, there's some good education stuff here as well. I mean, this guy has really mastered the art of adding massive use value to the market, because he's got me and everybody I know coming back over and over and over again, visiting his site, clicking through his links, checking out what he's doing, just so that we can have access to his Myspace page layouts, because he does really nice, clean looking layouts. So here's where we find them. We scroll on over here to what's new, plain Myspace layouts, free Myspace layouts. So we're just going to go here to plain Myspace layouts, and it'll take you here to the next page. And I'll just show you, we'll just pick any one of them. Let's pick one with some color in it. More white layouts here. Let's go to, say, green. Plain green layouts. Of course, you want to read his terms of use here. But let's say I want to put this green one in. Okay, this will just kind of give you not that I would ever use this one, but here's how it works. Real simple. Once you find one you like, and you got to look around back here in his site, but there's tons of them. And you can just keep following his links. 2-color layouts, free layouts. He's got professional layouts. Just, you know, it goes on and on. So you find one you like. You simply whoops, what just happened to me? Not sure what just happened. Okay, I do know what happened. Yeah, he also will let you buy from him the right to take his site tag off of your layout, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. I personally have never done it. I don't care if he wants to advertise his layout page here on my MySpace page. So you right click in the text, select all, then you want to copy what you've highlighted. So you want to copy all this source code right here. Then go back into your MySpace page and go back into your About Me section. Now remember what I told you, that I had actually already put something in there. And one of the tricks that I really messed this one up when I first started using MySpace is because I just didn't understand. I was just doing things as quickly as I could figure them out. But I would go in and just put my cursor right there in the first spot and then paste whatever I was pasting in there. And that'll work perfectly fine. Here's the problem. When you go back into this space later on and you want to either take out that autoresponder or you want to take out and change your layout, you're not going to know where one code ends and the other one begins. So it's a very, very simple remedy there. You just create some space, all right, and then go back up here to the top and paste your code. So that's what we're doing. We're going to copy. We've now copied it from Iron Spider. We're now going to paste it into MySpace, and now we want to save all changes. Let's go back to our home, and then let's look at our profile and let's see what comes up. There we go. So now you see I've changed my space. It's green, and once you've done that, what you're going to want to look for is how does your text look laid against the green. And like obviously this doesn't do much for the banner for this business that I'm building. Doesn't do much. The green with the light blue, they kind of contrast in not so positive of a way, but you get the point. And so it's not very difficult to do this. It really is simple. Again, you just go and you find a layout. We can change it real quick. This one might actually be a little better. No thank you. Let's see, right click, select all, right click, copy, go back into my MySpace page, go back to my home where I can actually edit my profile right here at the top, go into the About Me section right here. Now I'm going to scroll through this code all the way down to the bottom of the code. Remember, I created some space between see right here is that space. That's my autoresponder code down there. I don't want to mess with that. I want to just simply highlight all that, get it all out of there, and then then paste my stuff in, my new code in there. Save it. Go back home. Click profile. Yeah, not much better. A little better, not much better. But you get the point. So that's how simple it is. Really nothing to it. Alright, so I hope that helped, and we'll see you on the next video.